Good day everyone, welcome back to my channel. We are still on factorization method of solving quadratic equation. Today we'll be working with when b is equal to 0 or c equal to 0. So we have to recall the general form of writing quadratic equation. It is ax squared plus bx plus c equal to 0. So we'll be starting with when b is equal to 0. Now our general form will become ax squared plus 0x plus c equal to 0. Let's have our first example. Example 1, we'll have x squared equal to 64. Solving quadratic equation, we have to equate this question to 0. It becomes x squared minus 64 equal to 0, whereby 64 crosses equation sign and becomes minus 64. Now, from the look of our question, we have our coefficient a, coefficient c, b is missing from the general form of writing a quadratic equation. So this becomes x squared plus 0x minus 64 equal to 0. So we have to multiply the first and the last number, which will give us minus 64x squared. So we look for two factors that when we multiply them together, it will give us minus 64x squared, and when we add or subtract, it will give us 0x. Now let's start. We have to start from the lowest, which is 1x times 64x. If I add these two numbers together, I will get 65x. If I subtract them, I'll be getting 63x. No, we have to move forward. We'll have 2x times 32x. If I add them up, 34, and I subtract 30. No, we'll go down to 4x times 16x. If I add them up together, we have 20, and when I subtract, we have 12. No, we'll go down to 8x and 8x. So 8x times 8x will definitely give us 64x squared. When I add them together, I get 16, and when I subtract, I get 0. Yes, this is what we'll be using. So we have to take a look at the sign here. From the rule of minus, we have minus times plus gives us minus. So meaning one of this number will have minus and the others give us plus. So we have to impute these values to substitute our 0x. So this becomes x squared minus 8x plus 8x minus 64 equal to 0. So we have to group this number into 2. We have to group them into 2 and factor out what is common. So from the first bracket, x is common. When we bring out our x, now x in s squared is x, and x in minus 8x gives me minus 8. Now we have plus. What is common between these two? 8 is common. When I bring out 8, I'll be having 8 in 8x. We'll be having x minus 8 in 64 gives me 8, all equal to 0. So looking at this number, they are the same. So we are going to do what? Pick one. So when I pick one, it becomes x minus 8. And then the number left out, which is x plus 8, we bring them together. X plus 8, all equal to 0. Now from the rule of factorization, if a times b is equal to 0, then either a is equal to 0 or b is equal to 0. So this becomes x minus 8 equal to 0 or x plus 8 equal to 0. So collect like term from both sides. The left hand side becomes x equal to 0 plus 8 when minus 8 crosses equation sign. Now from the right hand side, or x is equal to 0 minus 8 when plus 8 crosses equation sign. So this becomes x equal to 8 or x equal to minus 8. So therefore x is equal to 8 or minus 8. This is what our answer will look like One will be positive and the other will be negative anytime b is equal to 0. Now let's go down to when c is equal to 0. So our general form will be like this: as squared plus bx plus 0 equal to 0. So now let's have our example. We're having 3y squared equal to 27y. From our first example, 27y, we enter into the equation sign. So it becomes 3y squared minus 27y equal to 0. Now, we don't need to introduce our c in this question because looking at this two, we can get what is common and factorize. So what is common between 3y squared and 27y is 3y. So 3y squared divided by 3y, I get y, minus 27y divided by 3y, I get 9, all equal to 0. So remember, in board mass, bracket means multiplication. So this means 3y times y minus 9. Now, if a times b equal to 0, then a is equal to 0 or b is equal to 0. So therefore, my question becomes 3y equal to 0 or y minus 9 equal to 0. From the left hand side, we divide both sides by 3. 3 cancel 3, our y becomes 0. Or from the right hand side, we collect like them, it becomes y equals 0 plus 9. When minus 9 crosses equation sign, our y becomes 9. So therefore, y is equal to 0 or 9. This is what our answer will look like when c is equals to 0. If you enjoy watching this video, you should like the video, or you drop a comment in the comment section. You can share them to your friends and loved ones, or subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching this video. See you in my next class. Bye.